Hello, hello, hello. Hello and welcome to Cop Watcher 2. Hello, Amy. How are you? As I say, I'm just come over from UK Medics Live. I don't know. I'm not nowhere near as good as him. He is very good at what he does, and he can keep everybody keep going. Me, I'm not anywhere near as good as him. So I do apologise. I haven't got all the Nightbot that he has. So I'm nowhere near as good as him. So I'm just trying to get his link to actually put into here. I'm just trying to. As I said, I'm not nowhere near as good as him, but I will try my best. Just trying to. Let me just stream that. There we go. There's UK Medics live. I'm gonna pin the message. There we go. Right, yeah. As I said, I am nowhere. You doing? You do. You. There is no need to compare yourself. I subscribe because I like your channel. Thank you very much. As I said, anyone who's welcome to come on the panel, the link is there. It is pinned. I'll wait for a few more to come on. I am thinking about setting my Mac back up, and I may put a few games on, like I do now and again. I've also just uploaded I think it's 3 videos to come out. One tomorrow, one the following day, and one the day after. So there will be a few more videos. Oh, it's just some videos that I did last week or the week before. Up a horse show that I went up to with my youngest daughter. And then obviously I met my missus up there. I am looking to do a few more different type of videos. I don't do the police stuff now. Only if I meet up with AJ Audits and Wright. Which is not, it's Crazy Jake. And GB Auditor. People like that, I may do it. But at the moment, if I do it, it will be me standing well away from the whole lot. Let's put a British one up now. That's it. But as I said, there will be a few things on different type of videos going up, and I'm the same as Medic. My belly's saying my throat's been cut, but I'll probably wait until now until Mrs. gets home from doing the horses. And also, as UK Medic said earlier, he's he likes doing the military. I'm also ex-military myself. Many years ago, I came out when I was 21, and I'm very old now. Very, very old. I don't think I'm as old as Medic though. Hello, Tandor. No good at pronouncing names, but hello and welcome to my channel. As I said, there are a few videos coming out over the next few days, and it is totally different to what I normally do. As you all know, I used to do police corruption and things like that, but I've decided to go on a different way. Thank you very much, Amy. I actually don't do a lot of the recordings as much now. I do watch a lot of YouTube, but I very rarely watch any auditors as they get called. I've had it for quite a while now. Let me have a quick look. My very first video was I think it must be a good 2-3 years. I'm just trying to scroll to the end of the videos. Yeah, about 3 years. You got car shows on there. You got the police auditing. You've got me being arrested for doing what I've done. Also, another one from our local police station when I was doing all that, stating that a superintendent was going to take my registration number and put it out there because I wouldn't tell her what I was doing. We do the Royal Mint in Wales. And if you look on Copwatch, Copwatcher 2 and Dipsy, that was up about 2 years ago. That was when we got searched down in Bromley, which is in southeast London. And then there's one also on the 9th of February, which the title was the 9th of February. Is where I got arrested for no reason at all. So I'm actually now I'm actually running it through the courts at the moment. So that's being done. So yeah, it's still in the courts systems, or in with my solicitor at the moment. But there's all types of videos on my channel. Not all the same. Some are good, some are bad. As I said, I've got 3 coming up now. 3 videos coming out very shortly. So, but yeah. So that one is going to come out on the 27th. Yeah. Yeah, as I said, there are a few coming out. I'm just trying to work out how to do something else to it, but I can't. Hello, everybody. Hiya. I've probably got more Americans on here than I have the British at the moment. So let's swap it. I'll be honest. I don't know who's for Trump and who's not, but he's got to be doing. They've got to do better than UK here. Are you UK? Yeah, I'm UK. Been here since my birth, since I was founded. Yeah, as I said, there are 15. There's another 3 videos uploading at the moment. But yeah, so I hope everyone is fine. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day. I'm just watching another YouTuber called Ben Collins Drives. If you are in the UK, you probably know of Top Gear. Well, he was the Stig. Hello, CP Audits. How you doing? Hope you're geezer. Hope you're doing well. I'm in the US. Yeah. I hope you're well out there. Whereabouts in the US? I don't see much. I ain't got my glasses on at the minute, but I'll put them on shortly. But yeah, I'm just watching Ben Collins at the moment. He's out in the States doing speaking to Tavares, which is a YouTuber that builds cars after smashed up cars. So, but yeah, how are you anyway, CP Audits? Hope you're all right. Just gonna have a drink. I'm thirsty. Yeah, I'd love to be able to get out there. I'd love to be able to afford to go out to the States, but I can't at the moment. Oh, is it? Sorry, CP. Oh, okay. Sorry, I apologise. CP reports. There we are. As I said, trying to think what I was going to say then. Don't worry, my brain kicks out, and I forget what I'm talking about most of the time. Yeah, so if anyone hasn't seen Tavares out on YouTube, look him up, and also Matt Armstrong from the UK. But I am okay-ish at the moment. It is hard. It's a hard day today, but I will be okay. As long as you are. If you ever need to talk, my email address is running across the bottom. It should be somewhere. Which one have I got up there? Yeah. Yeah, my email address is running across the bottom. So as long as you're okay, that's the main thing. So, but I do. Hello UK. Link is pinned if you want to come on. Your face is not showing at the moment. As I said, on my channel, I do things called a duck race now and again, and you can win Amazon vouchers. I've given away mobile phones, AirPods, gold chains, you name it. I've given everything away for prizes. I've done that for quite a while, but now it's Amazon vouchers. Amazon vouchers. Don't worry, I ain't got my teeth in. So, but yeah, UK, if you want to come on, the link is there. It would be nice to actually talk to you for a change. But yeah, I've found out about that Nightbot, but I ain't got a clue how to set it up yet. So yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of some bits off of my phone because I don't need them. Long time no see. We've taken it to some events. Yeah. All right. So I'm just having a look to see what other videos I've got to come up onto that I can put up. I know I've got some on my other camera, but they're high speed. They're not slow. So I will go through them later on. I'll go through them later on, and I will double check. Let's unmount that. That's it. Right, done. So, right, done that. So now I can put my camera, my memory card back into my thingy bob. Bean. So what did you have for lunch then, UK? Anything nice? I was going to say, it's very, very quick food. Dear. Yeah, I've got some more videos to put up, but they are like very fast videos. So I'm going to try probably before these go live. I'll probably edit them and put a couple of fast playing ones in the beginning or at the end or something, like long play or fast. I don't know what they call them. So, but yeah, as I said, it is up there if anyone wants to come on board. Just gonna message someone. I'm guessing some kind of cheese. Why, is that all you eat, Medic? Some kind of cheese? I don't eat cheese. Very rare. No, I'm still eating it at but come in for the watch hours. All right, Reddit can't eat. We are keeping him typing. He can eat. He can do two things at once. That young man, and he's only young. I'm just texting a few people that I know that I always text when I'm going live. And it was just the worst one you've ever seen. So we did everything. We did custom paint, custom interior, the engine. What else? Anyone else? But yeah, so I'm eating cauliflower. I don't mind cauliflower cheese, but only little bits at a time. Only little bits at a time. You remember Doghouse, UK? Yes. Okay. So we've also done the interior. Everything in the interior is completely, new and mint. Yeah. So, do you remember Doghouse? Right. One of two videos. That's all right. Yeah. Well, I still talk to him now and again. Did you see that email that I sent to you, UK? 800 something BHP. Yeah. So it's a cool thing. It's built for tuning, isn't it? Yeah. So I'll tell you what. I don't know with you, Medic, but it's quite warm up here. But obviously, where I live, it is quite nice. The scenery I have each day is quite nice. I do enjoy good and nice scenery, but not yet. I grabbed my lunch first. Yeah, you carry on. Warm here. Yeah, it is here. I'm absolutely roasting at the moment. If you go to like 900, 1,000, that's when you're gonna have to maybe do things. Right, bank holiday. I've already been out this morning. I had to take my daughter down to do the horses first thing this morning. But I've been not in a good way over the last few days. I've had some really bad pain in my chest. And my doctor had done a load of tests. He couldn't find nothing, but he said if it carries on, what he thinks it is something to do with my heart because of where it actually is. And he said as soon as you do get any more pain, go to the hospital. But to go to the hospital from where I live, you're talking a good hour away. And I've had enough of hospitals. I've been in and out of them since November last year. And I really, really don't want to be going because I know exactly what they'll end up doing. He's keeping me in like they did last time I went. but I've been in. I was in January. I was in intensive care for 2.5 weeks. So yeah, I haven't been in the best of health, but I am waiting on to go and see a surgeon to have both my knees replaced, if I can be bothered, and also my hip as well. Even though I'm only young in the head anyway, but body is getting past it. And yeah, so yeah, I'll be glad to get this. And I can't even get to see my own bloody doctor. He's booked up now into October, middle of October. He's got a date. Oh, I ain't got nothing in my head. I'm just like you, medic. Brain dead. Brain dead. Yeah, you're gonna have to show us how to do that night bot thing, UK. It saves me keep doing this every time I want to do anything. I get bored with keep posting stuff. Because I did actually have. Let me have a look. Do you miss work at your job, your old job now, medic, or you're not bothered? So I'm just trying to put something up because it would be nice to be able to just let somebody else do their own work. There we are. Are you? No, you're not. There we are. Medic. You're now mod, mate. If you need medical advice, I look in the mirror. Yeah. Yeah, medic, you're a moderator now. If that's all right with you. I'm enjoying the break from work. Yeah, good. Do you think that you will do a part-time job? Do you reckon you'll be bored, or would you think that you'll be all right out and doing your own things, really? But yeah, so do you think you would go back to work eventually? Just to keep your mind active, because I know it takes a lot for you to keep your mind active. So that's, in other words, you're not thinking about going back. Because I know some people, they go retired and they get absolutely bored stiff out of their fucking heads, and they end up going back to doing something. What? I don't know, but they end up doing other things. Yeah, but yeah, as I said, I'm semi-retired, but I'm on the sick at the moment because of obviously I can't really do a lot now because of I'm a YouTube legend, so I have to keep busy. Yeah. But what was I going to say? Yeah, I'm also in the middle of doing some volunteering. I've got a load more paperwork to fill in before I can actually get there, which is going in to train, to be a trainer, I should say, for yes, I'm going back to the military side of it, being honest. So I'm actually going to go and try to do training youngsters from the age of, I think it's 12 up to the age of 18 in the Army Cadets. So I've got all the paperwork here. I've got to refill in, or I'm on. There's 6 modules. There's 6 modules. Hello, hope you're all right. Yeah. Hello, Fat Darren. So yeah, so I've got 6 modules to do. I think I've done 3. I've got the 4th one here. I've got to do. So then I've got another 2, and I think the last 2 are actually going away to a training school to be retrained on military stuff. Obviously, I've been out of the military since since I was 21. Yeah, 21. So, long time. So I've actually forgotten quite a lot. So I'm gonna do that. No more military or medics for me. I'm now officially couch potato. I like that one, UK. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to go back. The problem is, I actually enjoyed it when I was in. I was only in for 3 years. My brother's been in. My brother was in for, I think it was about 10 years, 11 years or something like that. My dad was in the army as well. My dad was in the Welsh Guards. My brother, I ain't got a fucking clue. I know he was, last picture I had of my brother many years ago, he was actually sitting in the Apache helicopter out in Afghanistan. He was based out there for a year, I think, or 6 months, and then come back and go back out again. I was in there. I didn't do a lot apart from keeping the vehicles on the road. Obviously, I was in REME, so I was keeping a lot of the military vehicles on the road, and I enjoyed it. I do like doing it, but I can't even do that now. I can't do mechanics. I can't even do my own blooming car. So I've actually got to pay other people to do my cars now, even changing the brakes. Like I used to do my own car, but I can't do none of it now because I can't bend for a certain time. I can't sit down because I can't get back up off the floor. So yeah, I'm totally naffed. But I enjoyed it, so that's what I was thinking about doing. Is going back, doing the training to be a teacher or a whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I was a personal mechanic. I fix people. Yeah. But I just enjoyed it. It was so enjoyable. And the other men and women that we had in our unit was absolutely brilliant. I didn't make myself way up like UK Medic probably did. He was probably up to a I don't know. He was probably a major knowing UK Medic, and I'm one of these paupers. I only made it up 1 rank, 2, maybe 3. No, I was actually a corporal, so I didn't go very far. Only because I weren't in it for long enough to make my way up to more than a corporal. But a corporal was good enough for me. And the good thing about it, once I get into doing this trainer for the, I was, don't know, what was I saying? Yeah, if I can get into this army bit, Lance Corporal, bloody hell. See what I mean? You're better than me. I was just a corporal. But once I do the Army Cadets, I'm actually going to go from a corporal to a sergeant. And like the pay, because obviously we don't get paid if we're in like in the hall or down in where they run it. I get paid when I go like when I go to be trained away, and I've got to do one weekend, then it'll be a week, then it'll be a weekend, then it'll be a week. I get paid for all the time I'm away from home, and it's not brilliant pay, but I'm doing it just to get me out and about, because I just don't want to be sat indoors. Like I've been out already today, and that near enough killed me. Just going down to the yard. I walked the little Shetland from the stables up to the field, put them out, walk back down, walk back up, walk back down, and that was me. That's me done. Then I had to go over to my mum's, and I had to put a camera up for her. So I've now replaced her old camera, which packed up. It just kept on getting turned off all the time. So I've now done that. So she's now got a camera over there again, which I'd rather make sure that she's safe, because there's her friends across the road. They've got a camera up, and they're keeping an eye on her, because their neighbour is causing trouble for them, and they put a camera up, but it's actually shining over to my mum's, and I said I'm not happy with that. Well, you would do. I've just had another notification. All the checks have been done on my second one, and no issues were found. So I will monetize them very shortly. But so I've got cameras. I've got a camera in my office that points out to cover the cars out the house. I've got two in the office pointing to the door, so nobody can come in my office until I let them. And then I've got one downstairs that my daughter wanted, so when we all go out, we can keep an eye on the dog, even though we're only gone an hour and a half, 2 hours. But I have trouble walking up and down the stairs, though, Medic. I've actually got a stair lift now, because I can't walk up and down the stairs very well. And when I do a London trip, which I don't think I'll be doing that many more now, I have to hire a mobility scooter to get around, because I physically can't. I can't walk around London anymore. So I hire a mobility scooter from up here, and cost me £12 a day, but it's worth it. It is worth it. So these are just a few of the pictures that I take that I've decided to put on here. And the one thing that you might like, Medic, my old motorcycle. What do you reckon of that bike then, UK? Do you like it? Because I know I do. And when I do normal lives, I normally put that one up, Merry Christmas, or a Christmas tree. But I prefer that one. Yeah. It is nice. I got rid of it years ago. But used to love it. Love it. But hey ho, that's life. And then obviously my logos, I do them, and I'd love that car. We've got a car up there now as a that one. I'd love to get one like that. Really would. So nice car, such a nice car. But I change. Hiya. Yeah, Mustang. It's actually a Mustang GT with the wide body angle. So, but yeah, as I said, if anyone wants to come on the panel, the link is pinned. And if you Medic, if you want to put anybody's link in the channel, you're more than welcome to, because I haven't got this Nightbot yet. When I can work it out how to do it, then I will put it in and get it sorted. But right this moment in time, I've got no idea. Oh, so it rolls down them and it can hardly get up them, eh? I'm actually looking for a new car at the moment, and you'd be surprised on the cars that I'm looking for. I'm actually looking for a Bentley GT. No, I'm not rich. A Bentley GT, but I found a few. Rolled down them and can hardly get up the hills. Yeah, I know. It's an oldie, that one. You're now showing your old age, UK. Yeah, I'm after a Bentley. I'm not too worried about a Rolls Royce. BMW, Range Rover, a Range Rover. What else? The other one? Land Rover Discovery, a Range Rover Evoque, BMW, Mercedes, or an Audi Quattro. Are beautiful. Dreadful. No, they're beautiful. Always breaking down. Well, I've known quite a few people that have got them. And the only thing I've actually been told that the airbags do give way, do go quite a bit. And so the one if I buy one, they've got to have already had the new airbags in, because they're about £20,000 to renew all four air ride suspension. It's about 20 grand, and I'm not willing to pay 20 grand out. But there's so many different motors I want to get. But at the moment, obviously, I've got the Audi A6 twin turbo. Nice car. Very, very good on, what's this? Really? Best of how Mercedes is the dog. I like that one. Yeah. Sorry. From you had 27 faults. The dealership recalled it. Really? She had a Peugeot 308 now. I'm not really I've got to be honest. The 3008 Peugeots, they're okay. Don't get me wrong. I've had a few Peugeots. My daughter had the 206, but she had a big exhaust on it, so we took it up to, it was either Silverstone or Donington, one of them two. And obviously she was learning to drive, and we left early hours in the morning, so I drove from here most of the way up. And then she drove, and then obviously on the motorway I ended up having to drive. But time I got there, I had such a frigging splitting headache. The other one is a McLaren. I wouldn't mind a McLaren either. Wouldn't mind getting a McLaren 7, whatever it's fucking called. But I've been looking at the HRVs, not the CRV, but the HRV. A Subaru, but the Subaru didn't rock my boat. It was the only reason I looked at it because it was a 4x4, and my missus wants a 4x4. The other one is an Aston Martin, Vanquish, whatever you call them. So I'm open to different cars at the minute. I'm getting bored with the one I've got, and I do get very bored very quickly. If I keep a car longer than a year, I'm bored shitless. We were going to drive earlier in the year. Yeah. Like, 7 months on. What is it? 7 months or 2 months? Yeah. So here it is. Take a look at it. So this is my P1. I hope you like it. I'm just watching Tavares, Ben Collins. they was talking about the P1 that Tarpagus is building, the one that was out in Florida, and it got flooded in one of the hurricanes, and he's doing the wiring at the moment, and the wiring's all over the tables and all over the floor because they got to rebuild they got to take some out of one car and one out of another. Yeah, I'm going to get an Aston Martin out of my payment. Yeah, but yeah, all right. But do you know what? I can't remember when last time I got paid from YouTube. I just been into it today, and you got to make £60, didn't you, before they'll send you the payment. And I've got 40 odd, so I've got another 20 odd quid to make. But it's just absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I don't. The problem is I don't do much on YouTube now. I'll come and watch. I'll come into people's channels and things like that, but I don't physically do a lot. What's this? We can plug it in, diagnose things, and it makes installation a lot easier. Let's say you need to add a wire. My background. Oh, what? Can you hear my telly? Can you? If you can hear my telly, I apologise. No, you shouldn't hear it now. I paused it. Well, you're doing well. You are doing well. I very rarely push anything on my channel now. Like I don't push what do you call it? I don't push memberships. I don't push what do you call it? Membership gifts or super chats or super stickers. I don't press any of that now. I apologise. That's what I'm saying, UK. The problem is I lost touch with you for a while because I never got any notifications that you were going live or you were doing anything. But obviously recently since I've been going on to your channel, I've been getting pushed a bit more. Yeah, I'm still well down below that. I'm well down. But most of yours are American. Well, yeah, yours is flying. But most of yours are Americans, yeah. Most of my subscribers now, and the most people that watch my videos when I put them out are 35 and over, and all male. Very rarely do I get. Yeah. Mine are, as I said, over 35s, mostly men. A lot of them are from the UK. I've got a few that's from the States, not many. And I don't push it. I've got to be honest. I very rarely use YouTube apart from watching car content because I do like watching a lot of car channels. Yeah, but I've got to start trying to push my channel a bit more, I think. So I've got to start trying to do more with it. So yeah, I've got to try to do more with my channel. But the problem is I get bored with doing anything. I think, well, should I go live or should I not? And if you look, this is what I normally put up. Where is it? Right. If someone don't type up within the first 5 minutes, I just disappear. I don't bother. Even though there might be three people on, but people don't bother typing. So I just say, okay, bye. And I just disappear. But recently I've been trying to get my second channel up a little bit, which is that one. But I don't push any of my channels very much. Yeah. I am the ones that every time I go onto someone's channel, I do sub to them now. Like I've subbed to most of yours. But it'd be nice to be able to do what I did on your channel, just type something and I don't know, just put Cop Watcher and it puts their channels out. I'd like to be able to promote my second channel a bit more. Yeah, and that's what I'd like to try, because I don't get very many people on my channel. This is about what I get, 5, maybe 6 now. But when I was on nearly every day or every other day, when I was on lives or putting videos out, I was getting 60s up to 100 people on my lives when I go live. And when I do my duck races, I normally get about 30 to 40 people in. But since what went on with a couple of people that I don't associate myself with anymore, but they try to put but you got an old git here that comes on your channel as well. So there's a couple of people I don't talk to full stop on YouTube now, and they try to cause me a hell of a lot of trouble on YouTube, and it just I just thought I can't be asked with all the shit. Yeah, I didn't even bother doing the riot, anything to do with them. I went when I was in London on the 27th of August, I think it was, or whenever it was, July, wasn't it? Yeah. I got a couple of videos out, but even doing that, I was bored. Just standing there, I weren't bored doing that, but I was bored videoing it because I couldn't concentrate on what I wanted to listen to. So I've decided I'm not going to be doing many of the police videos, but I'm going to, as from next year, because I can't do much this year because I'm not very well. I'm going to be going to all the events, or like car events, because I'm into my cars. So I'm going to be doing car events, horse shows, and things like that I want to try to do. And just going out videoing, I don't know, different parts of Wales, I suppose. Because I'm going out to, obviously everyone has heard of, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called now. There's a car place down in Newport. I can't remember what it's called now. I'll remember it in a minute when my brain decides to kick in again. But right now, my brain just decides to do what it wants to do. But why don't you come on the panel, UK? Come on the panel so I can... Because this is where I start losing interest, because I keep running out of what things to say and things to do. So I'm just having a look at something. So but I am absolutely roasting. Is that you, Mr. UK?
No, it's not me. It's a clone.
No. Hello, clone. How you doing, clone? All right.
I haven't got my camera on, so I'm sat here semi-naked because it's hot and sticky. So
Tell me about it. But I don't
I
really
mean, I
want to see
normally
your.
like to have my
I don't
camera
want
on
to
when I
see
do
your
it.
naked. I don't want to see your naked body because people will get. Well, let's rephrase it. Other people might want to see your naked body, and they might just come in just to see your naked body and then disappear.
It'd go viral.
It would. UK medic, half naked. Wow. It'd be on TV as well, then, wouldn't it?
Not a pretty sight at the moment.
No, nor mine.
I'm all bruised and battered from my surgery. I've got massive great bruises all down my arm, and
Yeah, I've had nothing but problems recently. I've been, as I said, I was in hospital since November, off and on since November last year. Then I had to go in and have an operation on my arm, on my elbow, because obviously, you being a medic, you got a hole that all your veins and your nerves and the tendons and everything go through into your elbow, don't you?
yeah.
Well, my nerves and everything was getting trapped, so I was getting pins and needles and numbness in my hand. So I had to go into hospital, and they've done day surgery in and out the same day, but they've released all the nerves and that now, so they're actually on top, so just below the skin. And that elbow is so frigging tender, it is unbelievable. Just by touching it, it makes me jump. Like, I tried to lean on it, on like sitting in the car driving, and my arm automatically goes down onto the armrest. But I got to do it in a certain way that part of the bone, or that part where the nerves in it are, don't physically touch the armrest. And like now, I'm laying sitting on the bed, and obviously my elbow is touching the bloody bed, and even the soft mattress, the elbow hurts like hell.
Yeah.
So they reckon it's going to take anything up to a year or two for it to ease itself off, to get your to make it what's it called? Don't know my brain. I forget. I can be in a conversation, I could completely forget what I'm talking about. Yeah, so they've got to let it settle to get back to being normal, but the pain is getting worse, that elbow. But a year or two for it to settle, which is a long bloody time, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
To do. But then I'm possibly having my left knee replaced, which I don't really want to do. But most days over the last 2 years, I think most sleep I've ever had in one night is 2.5 to 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah. I mean, funny enough, my sleep is very erratic at the moment, because while I was in hospital, I was only in for 4 days, but they keep waking you up as fast as you fall asleep to take your blood pressure, to take blood.
Well, I remembered when I went in the first time in November, I was in a bad way and got in there and I couldn't sleep, so they gave me a load of painkillers, so it actually did kill some of the pain. So I actually dozed off, and I got into I was in the hospital from about 3:30 in the afternoon. I didn't get to the ward until 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. They gave me all the medication, painkillers, so it started making me drowsy. So I fell asleep, say 4 o'clock. By 4:45, 5 o'clock, they were back in, waking me up, taking all the ops, making sure that everything's fine. And I'm thinking, well, why don't you just let me sleep for an hour? And it was like every hour they had to go and wake me up to make sure I was all right. And then I went back into hospital again. I was in hospital that time for about a week. Came back out. Then I was all right until just after Christmas. Then back into hospital in January. I was in there for 3.5, 4 weeks, and 2.5 weeks of that I was in intensive care. I didn't need to be in intensive care for that length of time, but they didn't have no beds anywhere else in the hospital.
Well, I was only in the 4 days because it was the weekend and the consultants obviously are not there.
Yeah.
So I had to wait till the Monday for the consultant to come round, and then they took all the leads off me and the defib pads and everything, and told me I could get out of bed. And then later that day, they moved me to the private ward. And then the next day, the guy came in and said, "Yep," he said, "you can go home." But it took them like 5 hours to sort out all the paperwork to let me go.
Yeah.
You know,
When I
said,
got,
for God's sake, you know, sort it out. I can go home.
yeah, I was in intensive care for about 2.5 weeks, but about a week. I reckon I needed to be in there for 24-hour care, like watch, because I was in a real bad way. I couldn't even remember. My missus turned up because I phoned her up, and I said, right, they're moving me to ICU. And even back then, I couldn't even remember what ICU was.
Yeah.
And she went, "Oh, why? How long?" I said, "Don't know." So I asked the nurse. She told me. So I said, "Yeah." So she said, "All right, I'm on my way." So she came down. As far as I know, I can't physically remember it. But she said that she was in the ward with me when they took me down. She followed me down. And then after that, I couldn't even remember. She said, "Oh, you was having a laugh and joke and having a laugh all the time." And I went, "I can't remember it." Even though I wasn't on much medication then. But they ended up, obviously, when I got down into ICU, they put again all these. They couldn't physically find any blood veins. They couldn't find my veins because they took so many bloods out of me since November till January. I couldn't physically. They couldn't find any, so they had to go into the main artery.
Yeah. Which is where they did my surgery through my wrist.
Yeah, that's where they done mine.
And my arm. Yeah.
I had 3 calendars in, one in my wrist, one in the back of my hand, and one in like on the inside of your elbow.
Yeah.
And
I think they've done that.
I couldn't sleep. Like I used to love coming onto YouTube and watching things on YouTube. Well, all the time I was in hospital, I didn't do anything. I wasn't allowed to get out of bed. I didn't eat. I lost 4.5 stone in a month.
Yeah, yeah.
So I physically lost a hell of a lot of weight. And I had to go then to speak to the dietitian because I couldn't eat. I could go. They said as long as you drink, you'll be all right, but you need to start to eat. And they wanted to keep me in. Like when they was releasing me, like let me go. They said, "Well, we should really keep you until you start eating." I said, "Yeah, but I don't like your food." I said, "I tried to eat. I ordered myself a beef dinner, and it was so frigging cold. It felt like they've just pulled it out of the fridge and gave it to me, and I couldn't eat it. And I couldn't they told me not to have full fat milk, and unless you ask for semi-skim milk, they automatically give you full milk. And I said to them, I thought, right, I've got to eat. So I tried Weetabix, but they put full milk on it, full fat milk. And I got halfway through it and I was throwing up everywhere because I couldn't handle the full fat milk. So I got out the next day, got home, and I was eating probably not even as much as a baby does when they first start eating solids.
Yeah.
I might eat a couple of spoons of mash and nothing else. And then I started eating a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. But then the problem is now, I just don't. How can I put it? I just don't. I'm not interested in food, even though my belly's saying your throat's been cut.
I know what you mean.
I can go without food for 2, 3, 4, 5 days without even knowing about it.
Yeah, not good though. Good for you.
No, but I've got to be careful what I eat. I can't eat everything that I used to eat. Like I used to love a bag of crisp because they used to call me the crisp man when I first started on YouTube because I always had a couple of bags of cheese and onion crisp at night when I was doing lives. Well, I can't eat crisp on their own. I can eat a crisp sandwich, but I tried to eat a bag of cheese and onion crisp the other night, and that was it. I was ill as fucking dog. Ill as a dog. So I couldn't eat them now. I used to like paprika crisps, but I can't eat them now.
Yeah.
There's so many. Like I can't. I like my steak, so I went out and bought myself a George Foreman grill. So it takes literally just over 2.5 minutes to cook a steak on now.
Yeah.
So that's nice. Like yesterday, my stomach, it's right in between like your ribs. The pain was so bad. Like I cooked a roast dinner yesterday, and I think I had one roast potato and about 3 mouthfuls of mashed potato, and I couldn't eat anymore because I was in so much pain. And the missus said, "You need to sort this out." I said, "Well, the only way I can sort it out is if I go into hospital, and I'm not going to hospital. I do not want to go to hospital."
Yeah, it won't get sorted if you don't know.
No, I know, but I've got a phone call from my doctor on Thursday. One about my memory, because I do lose. I could be talking about something, and then my brain would just disappear. But I'm also going to talk about the because he's done blood tests, ECG, and everything when I'm down there, and there's nothing. They can't find anything wrong with it. He said the best place is a hospital because they can do a lot more tests. But he said the best time is when you're actually having the pain.
Well,
they can trace it. And the good thing about it, this new one is only lasting for 2-3 hours, and it takes for me to drive down now. It takes about an hour and a half to get to the local doctor hospital, and for an ambulance to get here, because the last time I had to go down by an ambulance, it took an ambulance 3.5 hours, 4 hours to get to here. And then obviously they can't, and they even though they had the blue lights on the last time, they couldn't go any faster. We've got to go TCO. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go in a second because Marsh is now live, Mayhem and Miracles, and we always support each other.
Put their link
I've got the link. I'm going to stick it in the room.
Put it in the chat, and then I'll click on there and I'll come over.
Yeah, because you'll meet more people there. She'll put you out to other people. So I'll see you over there, buddy.
Oh, it says subscribers only.
Does it?
Yeah, let me have a look.
You're subscribed to anyway, aren't you? Mayhem and
No,
Miracles?
not that one you just put in. No, it just says subscribed only.
Right.
I've just subscribed to her. I thought I was subscribed.
I thought you did when you were in there. Maybe, well, I'll see you in a few minutes anyway.
Has she got two channels? Just the one?
Just the one.
Because I subbed to her earlier on, unless because I was on my phone, but that shouldn't make any difference because I'm still signed in on my channel. It's a bit strange. All right, I'm going to go. I'll let you go, and I'll meet you over there.
See you over there. Yeah, you have a chance to meet some more people. I'll catch you over there, buddy.
All right, then. See you soon. Ciao.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.